Welcome to Facts About Myself. Here I will share you facts about my life. Let's begin. For those who forgot, I am Catholic. I became Catholic in May 2014, and I've been building up on my faith ever since. I still am in touch with some of the high school teachers that I had classes with in high school. My social teacher especially had a bit of a fun impact. He used to tease about his Italian... Well, he used to poke fun at his Italian heritage. He had a mafia book in his classroom, and I used to flip through the pages and not just look at the pictures, but actually read the articles. And he looked at me once. He's like... And I said, "What?" He says, "Be careful. There might be a picture of me in there. And if there is, you run for your life." I'm like, "Nah, don't worry." I'm flipping the page. I'm like, "Nah, don't worry. I don't think they'll see a picture of you." And I dropped the book. I played along with what he was saying. 2 times in a row, I had to work for Halloween. I worked at a Halloween store last year, and this year I worked at a haunt. A haunt is like a haunted attraction, a haunted house, haunted restaurant, haunted train, haunted, well, anything. It was a haunt. It was a great attraction. Think of like the Universal scares, like those haunted houses like at Universal Studios. I had to work in one of those, except it was more small time, but very popular. My favorite movie of all time is The Matrix, because it wasn't just a, well, no pun intended, a revolutionary film, but it was a big contrast to how fast filming progressed. How fast technology evolved in 9 complete years from 1990 to 1999, but it was also a bit of a like, holy cow, like, compare to Goodfellas, compare to how people filmed movies in Goodfellas and Kindergarten Cop that were 9-8 years earlier. No, I have no girlfriend. I am single, and I'm actually quite happy with it. I do have a part-time job. It's not YouTube, that's my full-time job. I do have a regular job. Hopefully this will be my full-time job one day. Not now, but maybe. My aunt made me discover animals, or she helped me discover animal care. Like, she taught me how to properly care for an animal. She had 4 pets growing up. She had 2 dogs and 2 cats. And her first 2 dogs were some of the best that I grew up with. I grew up with both of them, and her 2 cats. I grew up with all 4. She taught me how to really, really take care of animals, and I have to thank her for that. She still does have 2 dogs, but unfortunately they're not the same 2 dogs I grew up with. Those 2 dogs have long since passed away. I miss them dearly. My favorite film out of this entire decade, the 2010s, so from 2010 to 2019, my entire favorite movie of this decade is Spotlight. Mainly because it taught me that, it gave me a wake-up call. Yes, there is abuse in the church. I am very saddened by that, but I do know that we can all bond together and prevent something like that happening again. And I adore Spotlight, mainly not for the acting, but for the plot alone. My favorite singer of all time, well, I have a lot of favorite singers, and a lot of my favorite singers are, these are just a few of them: Michael Bolton, Ray Charles, Marvin Gaye, Phil Collins, Peter Gabriel, David Bowie, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., and Freddie Mercury. My favorite movie that won the Academy Award for Best Picture is Schindler's List, because it was just that kind of movie that people need to watch as a lesson for educational purposes. I have 2 sisters.